and welcome back to Sunday Science. My name is Sanika.
And my name's Aditi.
Today's topic is
why hurricanes spin clockwise or anti-clockwise depending on the hemisphere.
Hope you enjoy!
Hey, subscribe chicken! Why'd you steal my phone? I was right in the middle of watching an interesting video about hurricanes.
Hey, did you know that hurricanes spin in different directions depending on the hemisphere?
Huh, that's really cool. No, that can't be true.
Let's find out on today's Sunday Science.
What is the Coriolis effect? Well, to be specific, it's an apparent force relative to the Earth's surface that causes the deflection of moving objects. To clarify, the Earth is spinning around its axis at a constant rate, but because the Earth is a sphere, points that are at the equator or closer to it are spinning faster than the points that are at the poles. To show this, let's use an example.
Assume you could throw an object across the U.S. To demonstrate, let's say that you throw a ball from Texas, aiming it at Kansas. The ball is more likely to end up in Missouri, since Texas is closer to the equator and therefore moving faster than Kansas. The momentum of the ball coming from Texas will divert it towards Missouri rather than Kansas, making it go in a northeast direction.
Okay, let's use this bowl as a model of our Earth. Pretend that the center of the bowl is the poles, and the edges of the bowl of water is our equator. Well, you can see that the water is spinning faster at the edges than it is at the center, showing that the equator is moving faster than the poles.
Hurricanes can only be formed in the tropics. And for them to form, the temperature has to be greater than 80 degrees Fahrenheit. This will cause it to evaporate, making warm, moist air. Cold winds will collide with the warm air, which will cause even more evaporation. As the warm air rises, it will start to cool, and will make storm clouds. At the same time, the wind and the pre-existing moist air will be competing with each other, causing a spinning motion. The spinning motion will bring new mist clouds, the storm clouds, into the pre-existing storm, making a full-fledged hurricane.
In a hurricane, the eye is the low pressure point. When you have a low pressure point, outside air tries to flow to the center to equalize it. But because of the Coriolis effect, in the northern hemisphere the air will deflect to the right, which creates counterclockwise circulation, and opposite for the southern hemisphere.
The Coriolis effect affects a lot of our modern-day life. For example, it causes the curved motion of airplanes, which is why flight paths are curved. It also is for the reason why hurricanes never cross the equator. So to say, the safest place during a hurricane on this Earth is staying on the equator. Also, top ocean currents are altered because of the Coriolis effect.
That was so interesting.
I totally agree. I found the hurricane thing so fascinating.
See you next time
on Sunday Science.